What's up, YouTube? Real TCG here with a deck profile video. First thing I want to do is apologize for not making videos. I know I do that a lot. There'll be like a 1 or 2 month, sometimes more than that period where I actually don't make videos. I was making videos pretty consistently there for a little bit. I have taken a couple breaks from Yu-Gi-Oh, but I actually don't have a camera right now, besides my phone. But I really don't like recording on my phone because it's like really shaky. And I noticed that a lot of people complain about it, so I'm going to try to do it as best as I can. But as you can tell, the deck is Satellarknight. I'm also going to apologize that I don't have all the cards for this deck. So, yeah, let's just get into it. First thing you got is 3 Deneb. It's pretty standard. If you're not playing 3 Deneb in a Satellarknight deck, you're doing something wrong. It's the Stratos. It searches out your other Satellarknight monsters. You got 3 Altair, your Wolfbark of the deck. You should know what it does. It just brings one back from grave, usually your Deneb or your Vega to get a Deneb out of hand or something. 3 Knuckle High. I was only playing 2 of this, but I bumped it up to 3. I really like it at 3. It's a Foolish Burial when you summon it. It's an 1800 beat stick. It gets over Denko Sekka. So, yeah, it's pretty good. 2 Vega. Some people are playing 3 of this. Honestly, in my opinion, it clogs. So, I like it at 2. I think it's the perfect number. 1 Alzheim. I mean, summon it, inflict 1,000. It's pretty good. 2 Honest. I know that some people aren't running Honest, actually. I think Honest is really good, and we have 2 of it, so I mean, why not play 2 of it? It's a 1 card out to Killer. I mean, this deck can make Excalibur, which can get out to Killer. But if they have a skill drain on board or something, you can get over Killer if you need to. Plus, I mean, that card can win you the game. It just depends. It can be a dead draw sometimes, but I like it. 3 MST. I mean, 3 MST is probably standard in a lot of decks right now because of Cliffort. I can see running 2 of it, but I like 3. 3 Rhoda. I mean, it's at 3. Every deck, or every card or every monster in the main deck is a warrior except the Honest. That should be a Raigeki. Sorry that I don't have one. 1 Soul Charge, 1 Snatch Steal, and 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon, I don't know. I'm not too sure about Book of Moon. Like, I like it, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know. I mean, I just feel with, like, Heroes out now, Dark Law is a card, so you kind of want to Book of Moon that so they don't get to banish a card from your hand with your Deneb. Or so they don't get to actually just banish your Deneb. 3 Alpha. I know Jeff Jones just top 4'd the ARG, whatever, a couple days ago. He didn't actually play any Alpha. I don't know. I like Alpha. I can see dropping it to 2 because sometimes it is a dead draw. But, I mean, it's a really good card. Tribute to Satellarknight. You usually get your Deneb engrave, negate the activation of a effect, and then draw a card. 3 Fiendish Chain. Usually, I wouldn't be playing Fiendish Chain, because Breakthrough Skill is the superior card. But in this deck, you play Trigger, so you can just continuously reuse your Fiendish Chains. After that, you got 3 Call of the Haunted and 2 Oasis of Dragon Souls. I don't know. I like 3 Call of the Haunted. I like these numbers. Like, I don't want to put this up to 2 and then bump Call of 100, or up to 3 and bump Call of 100 down to 2. I think this is a perfect number. Like I said, you can still reuse it with Trigger and whatnot. So, yeah. 2 D Prison. I just actually put these in here. I'm not too sure how I feel about it right now. I've been testing it on DN and YGO Pro, and it's not too bad. I was going to test Mirror Force because Cliffort slows him down for a turn. But I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about D-Prison. Then to round off the traps, we got 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning, and 1 Compulse. So that's it for the main deck, guys. As for the extra deck, you got 2 Diamond. Diamond is kind of like an instant... Not an instant win to Shadow, because things like, Book of Moon, things like Snatch Steal, Raigeki, shit like that does exist. But it really does hurt Shadow. It also hurts Burning Abyss a little bit. They usually can't get they can't get over this unless they can resolve a Fire Lake or get over it with BLS, which those things do happen. Snatch Steal is also a card. But usually if you make this, the next turn you're going to want to try to make an Omega, because it is a Satellarknight, but it also counts as a Constellar. So that makes a lot of decks not be able to get over it. So, like, they can't Fire Lake it, they can't Snatch Steal it, and so on. 2 Trigger, I don't know. I feel like 2 Trigger is a perfect number. I might bump it up to 3, but there isn't really too much space. Well, there's a lot of space in the extra deck, but it's basically just a giant toolbox. 1 Delteros, I don't know. I rarely ever make this. Like, I probably make it 1 out of every 10 games, if that. Delteros is decent, but you're usually going to want to go for Trigger. After that, it's a bunch of staple rank 4s. Bujin Tsukiyomi, it's a decent card. You usually want to go into it when you have like 1 monster in hand, just to try to get some more back row. Like, usually you can go like Vega into something, like a Deneb, add 1, set 3, and then discard the one that you have at hand and draw 2 more. Try to get some more back row. Gandiva, I'm not too sure how I feel about Gandiva either. I mean, it's decent. Omega, Karen Gorgon, Rhapsody and Berserk. Rhapsody and Berserk is really good in the mirror match. You want to not let them search out, or not let them get their Denebs back. More staple rank 4s is Honor Arc, Castel, Exciting Knight. And then there should also be a Ragna Zero and a Cowboy in the extra deck. I don't have either of those. I had a Ragna Zero. I do not know where it went, but I don't own a Cowboy right now. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. If you like this video and want to see more, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. But for right now, Real TCG out.